And we are in Mt.Clemens, and of course, here, hold your knife, Mr. Knife Maker. We are in Mt.Clemens. I'm here with Jeremy, and again, more delightful donuts and cupcakes, and a dog that is just sitting off camera going, donuts? We just went to Delightful Donuts and Cupcakes. We got a matcha latte. These are all flavors we have not yet tried, so it's very exciting. I love that seasonally, every time I come back here, they have flavors I haven't tried yet. Except for, this is very seasonal. We still got a little bit of summeriness going on. We got a pistachio, but we got a matcha latte. We got a s'mores. Cherry cheesecake, which is this pink one at the bottom. Thank you. That's brand new. It got a little squished in the box. And we got a caramel apple, which I'm really excited.
It's kind of skipping seasons a little bit.
I like that he just has this caramel apple. He's just giving you a taste of fall.
Just a taste of fall.
But they were sold out of so much this morning. Did you see how empty it was? Like, it's about noon right now. As we got these before noon. If you go to Delightful Donuts, get there early.
If you want donuts.
If you want donuts.
If you just want to talk.
If you want to talk and hang out, go and say hi to Nicole and Gail and everyone there. And tell them we sent you. Anyway, we are going to try these flavors that we have not yet tried. And which one do you want to start with?
Matcha.
So it's matcha latte.
Matcha latte.
I am also drinking a Puma from Black Cat Coffee, which is our favorite little shout out to our little favorite coffee place that is right near Delightful Donuts. If you want amazing coffee, their coffee is so good.
And I'm drinking coffee.
He's drinking a black coffee. Isn't it a dark roast too?
Yeah, dark roast.
I just want a little tiny slice because I'd be losing that weight if I look skinnier. It's because I do not eat donuts constantly anymore. But I do donut tastings, and like Jeremy said, you save your calories for the good stuff. Don't waste them on a bag of chips. Oh my God, look at that.
Yeah.
This is super doughy today.
Doughy.
Oh
my gosh.
Yeah, this is so soft. This is so fresh. Okay. Cheers, matcha latte.
Thank you, matcha latte.
You know what I like? It doesn't taste like dirt.
Yeah, the aesthetic of it is so funny.
The aesthetic is great, but
it's like mid-century. It's a mid-century donut.
It's a donut you get in Palm Springs.
Yeah, it's
at what's his name? The artist that Angela loves.
Slaw.
A Slaw, or the other guy, Shag. Shag if you're in Palm Springs, Slaw if you're in Detroit. That's the aesthetic. If you know, you know. Comment below if you know who we're talking about. Shout out to Shag in Palm Springs and Slaw in Detroit.
Shag and Slaw.
Shag and Slaw. Don't mix them up. They're not the same person.
All right.
Art style.
But
yeah, it is very aesthetic. Here's what I like about that. It's the least sweetest donut I've had from him. Like, I could eat this whole donut. It is not overly sweet because that matcha, the matcha latte, it's more creamy.
It's like weird.
Yeah, it's got a creaminess, but
very weird to have matcha on a donut.
I love it. I love that one. I'll take that. I'll take the other half of that one. Unless you want to take a piece home for your mom to try. Jeremy's like, no, keep eating it if you want.
This has that classic
donut, but it's
it's their classic thing where they do the really cakey, the really yeasty donut.
Yeah, it's almost
and then
like
the
chewy.
Cool kind of. It's very cool icing.
Yeah, the icing feels like there's cold cream on it.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's really interesting.
Cooling. It's very weird. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I've switched to video mode, and you can see behind us a little bit better. It's not on cinematic, so everything's nice and clear. Beautiful yard. The river's out there. The flooding went down. I really want to zoom in and show you the density of this s'mores donut. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, it smells like s'mores. I get the graham cracker.
Very s'more.
I like it. I'm going to make a suggestion. I'm going to go off script because I know Gail and everyone is watching this. And I know they love my reviews. And they thank me all the time, which is cool. Russ, I have a suggestion. Take the s'mores donut. Listen to this. This is what I would do. You don't have to listen to me. But I am a huge marshmallow fan. The one thing I would want is more marshmallow with this. Although it would be a little much for people. This would overwhelm some people. But for me, I would put a marshmallow in the middle of the donut and then take a little torch and go...
Oh, right. Yeah.
and then drizzle just a little bit of chocolate
Yeah, that
on
would
it.
be the extra version of it.
Well, because he does some things that are really over the top, which is why we love him.
Wow.
He's over the top. We love that. I think if he stuffed a marshmallow in the middle and just torched it, it would give it that smokiness. Right. But I mean, it's great the way it is.
It does have marshmallow flavor.
It has marshmallow flavor. I'm getting the graham cracker around the edges. I would love to have a marshmallow in the middle toasted on top. Yeah. And then when you bite into it, you get this like gooey marshmallow with the chocolate. But that's just me. That might be in the mornings. People are like, I can't eat that. That's too much. Right. But I would eat it. That was good though. That is a quality chocolate donut. Let's do the pistachio. Okay. Pistachio. We'll save these two because I'm really looking forward to this pistachio because I am kind of obsessed with pistachio. I love pistachio. Do you want a bigger piece?
Yeah, sure.
Because I just want like a little one. Oh, this is another super like doughy, dense. We're getting really quick at these donut reviews now.
It doesn't take forever.
Oh, I just got a little bite of one of the crunchies.
I'm good.
Oh my God.
That's a blast.
That's a winner.
That's kicky in the mouth. Pistachio flavor.
This is like, to get a donut to have that strong of a pistachio flavor when you're competing with all this like breadiness. If you like pistachio, go find this donut at Delightful Donuts, and hopefully they'll have it the day that you go. And hopefully he keeps this one on the menu. This is a keeper. Oh my God. But I like pistachio everything. But that is definitely...
These crunchies, what are they even?
I don't know. They almost... I wonder if he makes the crunchies.
The mystery of the crunchies.
We're like fascinated with his crunchy things that he puts on things like this. Because they have a flavor of whatever it is. And you have the matcha one. I love the crunchies on the matcha one. I would love a bag of matcha crunchies. Yeah. What I'm guessing, and I know he's not going to tell me it's a secret recipe. It's a proprietary blend. Usually when you make a crunch topping like
pistachigens.
He probably has a basic recipe that has like maybe some powdered sugar, maybe some, something like that. Puts it together and then puts whatever the flavoring is of the thing. Right. And bees! We're being attacked by bees! Get out, bees! The bees are like, I smell donuts. Okay, let's spin this around and let's do this. I am dying to try this cherry cheesecake because this is a new one too. We have not tried this. It is the meltiest of all of them too. It's very squishy.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
It's very melty and it's very soft. I'll get you on a big chunk on the side. Yeah. We have filled. We've got filling.
What a lovely surprise.
We've got filling. It's got like cheesecake in the middle. Oh, Jeremy's is a better view of it, but now I gotta hold up this.
Yeah, what a lovely surprise.
Oh my God, there's cheesecake in the donut.
Let's eat this donut.
And it's messy.
Let's eat this donut.
Okay. The cheesecake gives like a tartness. Jeremy's going in for a second one, and that one has a lot of filling in it too. I want to try a little.
So super cherry.
I love
the bits and the frosting are kind of the cherry.
And I'm really surprised. It's like a pleasant surprise because I was kind of wondering where is the cheesecake flavor coming from, because there is a white, a little white ribbon of frosting on top. It's kind of like when we had like the key lime and the banana and the we're getting ready to go into fall. Could you please show everyone the lovely.
Look at that! Oh, and
it's caramel apple, so it has caramel drizzle on the top. I'm curious if there's any. What if there's apple inside of it?
I can see from the bottom that there's something filled in it. And
yeah, you know why it looks like it because it has almost like that seam. Oh, look, it is. I found the little hole. This
little donut hole.
It's little butthole. The donut has a little butt. It's the donut butt. Dude. Dude. It's filled with apple pie filling. Oh my God. I'm just taking this piece.
Okay, me too. This is my breakfast.
Oh my God. The cinnamon. I'm going to say what it completely tastes like, and it is not a bad thing. Because I hate to compare something so handmade and so wonderful to something that is so, like, ultra-processed food.
Right.
But McDonald's apple pie,
Right.
the inside of it
Right.
has a definitive McDonald's apple pie filling flavor.
Right.
But
And
we
the
love
finey
that.
part of the donut kind of adds to it, too.
Yeah. I love the caramel. The caramel with the apple filling. This was a good choice. I'm so glad we got this one. That is so good. Okay, I'm done. I can't eat the whole thing. I'm being good. Are you going to go for seconds of anything, or you think you're good?
I think I'll probably have some more s'more.
I will do my tier list real quick. I'm going to say, I think our tier lists are going to be radically different.
Okay.
But we'll see. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to do a tie.
All right.
No ties today. Because, you know why I'm saying that? Because it's so easy to do a tie today.
Right. Just bullshit.
Because there's like, yeah, and we can't.
Right.
They're just looking at me going, I'm first place. I'm going to go with my gut. This is very weird, but I think my first place is the apple cinnamon. And I'm drinking a pumpkin spiced coffee. So it goes really well with that.
Yeah.
But I love I love the elements of it and that they're so different. I love the apple. He got me with the cinnamon flavoring in the apples.
Yeah.
It's like eating a donut version of a gourmet McDonald's apple pie. If you heated this up just like for 5 seconds, you don't want to melt the caramel too much in the frosting. I mean, just like beep, just heat it up for just a split second.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Right.
Or you could take this and cut into pieces and put it with like vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Ooh, and drizzle some extra caramel on it. That, I just have to say, I think that's first. My second place is, dun dun dun, the matcha latte, which I definitely think I want a second piece of because of the uniqueness. I don't want to call it a savory donut because it's not at all. I love the lack of sugary sweetness. It's such a nice like palate cleanser.
Yeah.
It's like it has almost every day at home I make myself a matcha latte.
Right.
And it's like it has my matcha latte poured, like drizzled over the top of a donut. So it's like a really nice treat because normally I just have a matcha latte with no sugar in it. I do not sweeten my matcha latte. So to have this, it's like a matcha latte treat.
Yeah.
Third place is going to be the pistachio, and that's really hard because the pistachio is almost tied for first. It's such a strong pistachio flavor that I absolutely would eat. I could probably eat that once or twice a week if I was so inclined, but I'm just treating myself to donuts when I'm with Jeremy now. Now the last place is hard because I don't want anyone to be in last. I'm gonna say cherry cheesecake next. So we got, mine is apple, matcha, pistachio, cherry cheesecake, s'mores. Here's why.
Wow.
Really weird, right? The s'mores one, what I love the most about s'mores is the gooey marshmallow. This is delicious. I get all those flavors. But I'm one of those people who would almost put like 3 times the amount of marshmallows to the chocolate and the...
Right.
So that's a personal preference. But I would love to see a torched marshmallow, or maybe like if you put mini marshmallows in the middle and then torched them to give it like that flame, you know, like it's been in a fire flavor.
Right.
That would be like amazing. Also, there's a drink at Silverback Distillery, the smoked s'mores whiskey. It's like an old fashioned, but it's a smoked s'mores. What they do is they smoke the glass, and then you have the smoked whiskey, and then it's a very smoky drink altogether. And then they give you a handmade marshmallow, and they torch it at the bar and put it in there. And that's what I'm missing is like that torched marshmallow.
Right.
And one of the things that goes in that drink is Torani toasted marshmallow syrup, and you can get it on Amazon. And if you want to make any kind of s'mores coffee at home or anything, I own the Torani toasted marshmallow syrup. Even if you put a little bit of that in the marshmallow icing, I think it would give it a little bit more of a like toasty flavor. So it does have the s'mores flavor. What I'm just missing is the toastiness of having it. Part of the s'mores is having it over a fire. And like I said, this is I'm just being nitpicky and like just saying, hey, I'm like a super foodie and I'm, and stuff like that. And I love to bake and cook too. So I'm always trying to think of like, this is great. It could be next level if I did this. I know Russ is kind of like that too. He does next level shit, clearly. I mean, like this with the apple and this is next level. I loved all of these though. And it was really even hard to put the s'mores in last because it is so good. But for me, it's like almost like this is almost like too much chocolate for me. And also I have been not eating as much chocolate. So I was a little overwhelmed with the chocolate, but it's good chocolate. But if you're not a chocolate fan and you're a s'mores fan, but more of the marshmallow, yeah.
Right. I'm not going to do a dissertation on these donuts
Hey!
here. For me, it's very simple.
I know, because you just, like, I just want to eat some donuts.
Obviously, the caramel apple one is number one. Amazing donut. It's got everything you want in it. It's got caramel running down the center hole, packed into the center hole.
Oh, yeah, there's a big...
It's got apple filling. It's got all sorts of different flavors up on top with the bits. It's got a little apple-filled butthole. Delicious donut.
Everybody likes apple-filled
Right.
butthole.
So that was number one. For me, number two, I'm going to say was actually...
Pistachio?
No, number two was actually s'mores.
Ah!
Yeah.
Pause for shock.
Yeah, I do agree. I do agree with your. I know. Yeah, I do agree with you saying that it would not be beyond the. It would not be beyond his aesthetic and ability and his aesthetic to put a marshmallow in there and toast it. That's totally something that he would probably do.
Yep, he would. Yep.
And that definitely would make that thing a little bit, over the top extra.
Ooh.
But the flavor was good, and there was genuine marshmallow and graham crackerness going on in there. Then the cherry cheesecake, delicious, good kind of candy cherry flavor to it. And
I love the cherry.
I
love the crunchies.
The cream
crunchies are like
amazing. Then pistachio, excellent flavors. If you like that pistachio type of flavor type of thing, this has it in spades.
Not filled.
Yeah, not filled. This is the classic.
But you don't need it filled.
The classic, yeasty donut with the icing that's got kind of a cool flavor to it.
And I like the crust. I like that it has crunchies. And it has actual pistachios on top.
And then the matcha, because something has to be last. The matcha is a beautiful donut.
We're finishing this one.
Yeah.
It's hard to put anything in last.
Right.
The s'mores one is so good, but I just had to put something in last.
Yeah, I can't overstate how amazing that donut looks, in its pristine state, how it looks. But like a lot of things matcha, it's incredibly sort of
weird,
subtle and earthy, and it tastes like the color that it is, where it's
I like it.
Yeah, so it's not gonna blow your skirt up
unless you're a matcha aficionado like I am.
I think even if you are a matcha aficionado, you're used to enjoying matcha in other ways.
Yeah.
But
I thought it was great.
It was good. Yeah. When you're talking about something like the flavor blast that you get from this, the donut-y, if you're going for a donut and you're like, this is, I think, what you're trying to eat, and the matcha one is just so subtle,
It is, yeah. But we agree on number one, so we have a winner.
Yeah, they're definitely the winner. Yeah, you can't beat that apple one. Delicious.
Well, we really hurt this tray of donuts.
Yeah.
I can't believe we didn't finish the apple one, but it's almost like too much.
It's just the same donut that the cookies and cream one is, you think?
This one has more of a cocoa flavor, to me. The other one has almost more of a devil's foodish.
Oh, right.
If I remember right, because that was a few months ago.
Right.
This one almost has more of a cocoa flavor. Like a Dutch processed cocoa. It had. Well, there's some crumbs left here. Finish those up. That is it for this review, and these were amazing. And he made that knife, so he's allowed to stick the knife in his mouth. The next review is going to be fun, because I will be back here with Jeremy the weekend before Halloween.
Oh, boy.
So it's going to be, I think, the weekend of the 28th or something like that. I have so much content and so much stuff that's going to be... I'm telling everyone now I'm doing the 31 days of Halloween again. We're doing a countdown to Halloween. So I will be back into daily uploads in October. Yeah. And a lot of them are going to be... You're going to see him, half of them probably. Because he is coming out to visit me in Pennsylvania in October for 7 days probably. He's shooting for. Then if all goes the right way as you're planning, I'm going to be in Michigan. And I'm going to be in Michigan for 5 days for Halloween weekend, technically the weekend before Halloween.
Maybe we'll do a cider milk donut review.
Yeah, we tried that before. It was a disaster.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the crowds? I'll put a card at the end of this.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my God.
Did we do a legit review?
We ate it in the car because it was so crowded. We were like, let's get the hell out of here.
Right.
And oh my God, remember the sitting in line? And it was like, what the hell's going on? It was like...
It was a nice day, though.
It was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Maybe, I think we should do something different. We did that last year.
Uh-huh.
But I did tell them at Delightful Donuts, I said, Gail, if you're watching, I'm going to email you with the dates I'm in. And if Russ wants to make anything special or is anything he wants us to really review, I'm going to let them know I'm coming and what day I can be there. And we're going to try to review those. Maybe what if we do a live review? Mm. We've never done a live review where you guys can talk to us while we're eating donuts.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
So maybe the day I get here that evening or that afternoon, maybe we'll do a live. So you'll have to subscribe to my channel.
Why don't we do a live review of cider?
Oh, my God. Yeah, we'll be in the car in a line for 5 hours. Remember remember we went to the line to get into the tasting room, the cider thing? And so we ended up going in the grocery store part because it was shorter.
That was a hack. That's
a hack. Yeah, don't wait in the cider mill line. Just go to the grocery store part.
They're just as fresh.
It's the same cider.
Yeah.
And it's like we're like laughing. At the end of this video, there will be a card of our disastrous cider mill trip, and I think it was called What Were We Thinking or something like that from last year. But I will be back here, and I'm going to be doing a video because I'll be at the Witches Ball and the Witches Bazaar on, I think it's Saturday the 28th, which I'm really excited about. And that is if you're in the Detroit area, that is in Warren, Michigan. It's on Ryan Road. And you can buy tickets locally, and I think they're on Eventbrite. If I remember, I'll put a link below if anybody wants to go. I will be there. It's going to be like, there's a DJ, there's an open bar, and it's like a Michigan Witches Ball. It's going to be really fun. And I'm going to be really dressed up, and that's why I can't eat all these donuts, because I want to wear something really, really awesome and look really, I got to witch it all up and look really cool. And I don't want to be chunky. I ate too many donuts witch.
Okay.
I want to be hot witch. I want to be a hot witch, not a chunk witch.
Sandwich?
I don't want to be a sandwich. Anyway, so yeah, lots of stuff coming up, and especially October is just going to be so fun because you're probably going to be in half of my videos of my 31 days of Halloween. 31.
I guess
days
it's
of
better than
October
half of me being in all of your videos.
Yeah, that would be a little gross. Although it would be like a good Halloween theme. Here's Jeremy's arm. We'll have to do the report on Jamie's house for Halloween because he really does it up. Jamie goes way over the top.
This will be the first Halloween here.
The first Halloween in Jamie's new house. And
so there'll be a lot of experimenting and
seeing what he's going to do. Yep. But Jamie has been known for decades for his Halloween decor for Halloween. So for outside, inside, everything. So we will probably do a Halloween house tour for Jamie. We'll film at night. I'm just bummed I won't be here actually on Halloween. Because I would love to be here on Halloween. But unless somebody in Pennsylvania wants to dog sit for me, throwing that out there. Any of my friends watching this, help. I could stay in Michigan for Halloween. Although that's kind of like a high holiday. I kind of got to be with the hubby.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Nobody asked.
Yeah.
Eat some more donuts. Okay, we're out of here. Like and subscribe so you can know everything that's going on because we're going to be on a lot. And Yummy Donuts, we're doing all the fall flavors in October unless I get back sooner. Yeah. Okay. Bye.